Alright, y'all, it is March 16th, 2026. This is my trade recap from today. I ended up taking a break-even trade today, but I thought it was still pretty valid, so let me just go over my confluences and my reasoning for taking this trade coming into the day. I didn't really use ES that much. I actually had all three pulled up, but two of them were NQ, and I didn't even realize because I'm stupid. But you can see here we have this weekly SMT between NQ and YM, and if we go down to the daily time frame now, you can see that we are obviously supporting expansion on the daily time frame. You can see we swept out previous day low on both assets, and we created a very small wick, and I'm just creating a very healthy body on the daily candle. So if we go to like the 1 hour here, this is like right when Asia session opened pretty much. You can see that Asia pretty much put in like the low of day, it seems like. So we kind of just reversed immediately off that. So I'm looking to catch a continuation a little bit later in the session, which is not as ideal, but obviously I'm not on the charts during Asia and London session. I'm not staying up that late. I don't care that much. But we also did sweep out this low inside of a 4 hour gap too, so that makes me even more confident that this swing is protected. And then we also have this SMT on the 4 hour here, just kind of like a boof SMT. I mean, it's not like between any relevant lows or anything like that, but it's still an SMT nonetheless, so it's still going to get included. Then we have this, I guess you could consider this a two-stage, I'm not 100% sure. We have an SMT between these two lows in the 4 hour time frame. And we have all this low resistance liquidity up here with this swing high as well that I was looking to target. YM did end up taking it first, however. But now moving down to the hourly time frame. Oh yeah, also the 4 hour candle supports expansion. You can see we barely have a wick on there at all with an SMT right before, so it's valid to support expansion. Hourly time frame here, you can see after putting in this low, the move down that manipulated us there, we do get a CISD on the 1 hour time frame to the upside, so that's confirming the bullish order flow. But another CISD here, you can see the move down that created the SMT. I guess it would technically be like that, but anyways, you get the point, right? We're bullish, all right? We're bullish, so that's all that matters. Then you can see here, so I'm looking for longs. The 4 hour candle had not fully closed whenever I marked this out, but if we mark out the range, premium discount of this 4 hour candle, you can see, all right, so the 4 hour candle hadn't closed yet, so I don't even know if it makes it valid, but we'll say it was like here, right? This 1 hour gap resides within the premium of this range, which is what we want to see if we are going to keep expanding. We don't want to see like a deep retracement, ideally, because we want to be in the expansion phase, right? We want to be taking trades while we're expanding. So the 930 driver, it manipulated us into this hourly gap on NQ, but we did not reach it on YM, so that gave us a gap SMT, which is even more bullish conviction. So I'm extremely bullish. As soon as that happens, I'm looking to take it long, obviously. So dropping down to the 3 minute time frame here. Let's see. Yeah, so 3 minute time frame, 930 driver, we manipulate lower, we create a super large wick and the CISD to the upside, so I market ordered off of that. Targeting 2R, which was just above this swing high on the hourly time frame. We are kind of like chopping up towards it. I'm not fully confident that we will take it, but I think we should take it still regardless. This is only my second day trading GXT, but I feel a lot more confident in this model, being completely honest. So Splash also took this trade, which makes me happy to hear, I guess. So I guess what he did is marked out the 0.5 of this candle's wick, and he put his stop loss there, and he limit ordered this 3 minute gap to get better risk reward, which is something that I've now learned. If we print a large wick like that, you can set your stop at the 0.5 of that wick, because if it retraces that deeply, then you're probably gonna get stopped out anyways, right? So there's that little tip I learned. But yeah, so I ended up going break even because we took out all these highs. I think it was on ES. Yeah, these highs were a little bit more prominent on ES. We took those as well. And YM was kind of just like dicking around. Like the true SMT was like here. Yeah, here. But YM was kind of just like dicking around and still like moving lower, which is not really what I wanted to see. I wanted to see that gap SMT hold, and we didn't get a CISD quickly on YM, so I just went break even pretty early there, which I'm fine with. So yeah, but we do end up holding that SMT and getting the CISD on YM, and YM does end up taking out this high before NQ does, right? So that does print an SMT, I guess, from like here, I guess, or the SMT formed here, right? We'll just call on the hourly time frame. But from this move lower, if I mark it out, we are still in a premium, right? Here's the 0.5 premium discount. So we're still in a very deep premium. This is like borderline relative equal highs. I mean, not really, but I'm expecting this SMT to break. I'm not really expecting this SMT to hold, just because we are in such a steep premium and like very close to this high. And I mean, there's not really, I mean, we're pretty much at like the bottom of the range here. So I wanted to see us continue higher, but we're not really printing any continuation signatures on YM. We are kind of consolidating after taking out that high. We're not displacing, we're not leaving gaps, we're not getting any CISDs. So there is a potential that we could reverse off of this and not take it out on NQ. Regardless, it's not going to affect me because I'm already out of the trade and I got break even. But yeah, so that is my analysis from today. Kind of why I took the trade that I did. Overall, I think I executed pretty well for my second day live trading this model on a actual funded account eval, just trading with prop firm, right? So yeah, that is my analysis from today. It's Monday. Let's all crush the next, or the, what's it called? The next 4 days of this week. Let's try to end this week green. All right, boys. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow if I execute a trade.